Hey guys, welcome back to the first monthly recap video. Since we had already 4 weekly recaps video, this one is gonna be fast. I'm not gonna show you every single trades like as I do in the weekly recap, but I just want to recap the situation, showing you the RRs gained inside the month or lost inside the month, and maybe just give you some advice and suggestion about what I think it's important and the lessons that I learned in the month that I'm reviewing. So this is the first video. I hope you like the weekly reviews video, and I also hope that you like the monthly review, because in the monthly review we are going to see, let's say, everything. What, not everything, but what people want to see, and this is what people want to see. So these are the results for the May month. So just about 2R, if we do not take in consideration the commissions, about 2R gain, so a 0.50 percent. But the most important thing here is not the actual our gain on average, but it's important to understand that even though I had a lot of losing trades, a lot of break-evens, a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. So these are the April trades that I don't want to take in consideration. These are the 17 May trades. But even if I made a lot of mistakes, the equity curve is still positive, and this is why. This is because we have consistency in this setup that I take. I know that this is something that I repeat every single day, but this is paramount. This is the most important thing. I don't know how to say another word, but this is the most important thing: consistency in this setup. So the first trades of the month were mistakes, because I just, let's say, tested another type of setup. Everything was the same, but the V pullback, the pause that we are waiting in the validation time frame was, let's say, smaller than what I was used to. So I tested that because I was confident. I tested that without testing in back testing, and that this is the mistake, the big mistake that I did, because overconfidence at the end of the day leads you to unprofitability. And I just experience it on my skin, because at the end of the day, I could have avoided a lot of break-evens and losses. Okay, so what I want to show you is that when you have a lot of break-evens, usually people want the take profit or the stop loss. But when you actually have a lot of break-evens, the break-even, and this is something that I already said in the previous video, the weekly recap, in the last week of May weekly recap video, I introduced you the fact that break-even trades are what are actually saving the bottom of the equity curve, saving you from experiencing a larger drawdown. Because when you break even fast, at the end of the day, you have, let's say, no, sorry, where it is. Okay, let's open this one, and okay, so when you, where it is, when let's say that this is the chart, okay, elementary chart, but let's say that you take some wins, some losses, let's say something like that, and the issue, okay, is that if you do not have break evens and small losses, 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 that saves your equity curve, the other thing that you are going to experience, okay, is, let's say that the equity curve was the same, something like that, even if it's not precise. Okay, if you don't have, let's say that these are all take profit and stop loss, there is no break even here. this is one trade, this is one trade, this is one trade, 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 and one trade. So all break-evens, all winner. So take profits and stop loss. The same here. Then we start having break-evens, and break-evens are actually saving us from loss, 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 loss. So if this is a break-even, 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 break-even with small losses in between, it's okay. These are gonna be, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the same thing. So this is the equity curve with break-evens. This is the equity curve with only stop losses. So in the period in time where you are facing larger drawdowns, or period in time when markets are not delivering as usual, if you do not have break-even rules but you only rely on take profits and stop losses, this is what happened to your equity curve. And let's say then you have a big trade, okay, that goes there, okay, the same big what's happening? Okay, sorry. The same big trade, and I want to do like that here. It's a completely different equity curve. Okay, so I just wanted to use the monthly the monthly review to explain you this concept, because it happened in this month to have a lot of break-evens. Okay, so actually break-even are saving the bottom line of your equity curve, and if you do not use break-evens, this is what you are going to experience, because these periods in time where drawdowns are heavier will happen, because we will experience streaks of losses. Okay, so this is paramount in trading, because capital preservation is the first thing that you have to have in mind before trading, before making profits, before growing your capital. The first thing is preserving your capital, saving your capital. So you need to have break-even rules in order to save you from experiencing these larger drawdowns when, let's say, market conditions are not ideal. Okay, so I just wanted to use the monthly review video to explain these, because as I said, we experience a lot of break-evens, and those break-evens, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses, 1 win, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 break-evens. So 10 break-evens. Okay, it's out of 17 trades, if I'm not wrong. Yes, you see, 64% is break-even. These would have been losses. Okay, so the equity curve is not perfect. I'm not saying you that this is the result that you should looking for, because these are not. But hey, man, I'm just promising you honesty and transparency. So this is what I need to show you. But this is important, and I'm happy and grateful that happened to me, because this way I can show you one of the most important lessons that I learned while becoming profitable. And the lesson was break-evens saves the bottom of your equity curve. And so capital preservation has to be the most important thought that you have to have in mind before starting your let's say your trading career, or your trading month, or your trading session. Okay, so this was about the stocks, and then we have about the forex and the commodities. And yes, these I was not very consistent in trading the forex and commodities, especially in the competition. Now we are waiting for the June competition, but we're waiting for the registration. And if there will be a June competition, I will try to be more consistent, because you know that my main focus is stocks, but this is something that's very important, and I will be making a video about that because I want to scale the Forex account, because at the moment is the one that has the best scaling plan, that you have in the whole prop world. So I was not consistent, but the results are okay because I was consistent in executing the same setup, and it just happened that we have 2 losses and 2 break-evens. And if I don't wrong, this was okay. Yes, this was a delivery, so it was unlucky, the trade, but I know for sure that I miss a lot of trades here. I'm not showing the trade that I missed because this is not it's not the topic of this video, but I missed a lot of trades, and also missing trades is part of the game. But yeah, it is what it is. So I'm trying to be more consistent the next month, so in June, and hopefully you will see a better equity curve, because this is not obviously a better a good equity curve. It's just 2 losses. Okay, so nothing crazy. Another thing that I want you to focus your attention, and then we are done, is about the losses per se. I mean, losses are not bad. It's something that I already said, but I just want to take this point from another angle. And losses are not bad, and as you can see, I'm showing you my losses no matter what, because I know my system is profitable. So it's really important for you to have the confidence in your system in order to execute your system. Okay, this is important, even when you have periods of drawdowns, trade streaks of losses or of break-evens, where basically your equity curve is not growing. Okay, so this is important because I want you to get used to the losses, because losses are the fuel, and you need losses in order to have wins. So it doesn't matter if your system is profitable, it doesn't matter if you have losses, because no matter what, the system will provide the edge for you. So we'll provide you with winners. Okay, like we did with this trade on stocks that saved, let's say, the month. Okay, so yeah, the 2 lessons, okay, in this video the one is that break-evens save your bottom, the bottom of your equity curve, and the other lessons is that losses are not something to fear, something to be ashamed of. Losses are normal in a healthy system, in a healthy equity curve. Losses are normal. Okay, nice. Thank you guys, and I hope this, I'm always trying to give you some, let's say, lessons, tips, and something to think about. So I hope you like this format, and if you like, just let me know in the comment. Just subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe yet, and be it's an order, be in the Telegram chat, because that is important. That is where you see everything what's happening, all these trades real time, with my comments, with my thought process, and everything what's related to the trade. So that is important. Thank you guys for following me, and we are going to see, as always, in the next video with a new lesson.